All right, let me just see here. It doesn't look like it says that we are live. Why? Oh, there we go. It just popped up. Taking its time. How you doing there, guys? I see John's in first. Again. Sean S. Right on. See if I can get things squared up here before we get started. Just wanted to say thanks to everybody for popping in. Ronnie Braun, hey, did you get your diesel heater going? Drinking tea today, guys and gals. Y'all. Peeps. I don't know what else. Let me just see. This chat box is not good right where it's at. I can't see what's going on. And then the other one takes 6-second delay, which is incredible. I have got to send out a few stickers to a few people who donated some money through the PayPal me thing. And it usually gives an address, I think, so I can forward a sticker or two. But yes, thanks for asking. The diesel heater in and working properly. Great, good stuff. Yeah, you won't go back to any other kind of heat once you get into the diesel heater heating system. They are perfect and beautiful. Okay, I gotta see here. The Stream Elements. It doesn't. I haven't done anything with Stream Elements, so I don't even know why it would pop up. Leonard is in the house. Hello, hello. And Camper Van Attic is in the house. Just wanted to say hi. Watching my granddaughter today. Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know. Colette there. If you're thinking on making a move to Vancouver, you're going to miss your grandchild there. Unless you just make a trip back and forth whenever. You can't come right now. It's flooded. We're stuck here and it's raining. It's been raining for the last 24 hours at least. At least. Well, it started, 24 hours now, and it's 1 o'clock, 1 in the afternoon, Vancouver time. So, and then there's a news that came out saying that the whoever's in control of of looking after weather and stuff in the areas, they knew the flooding was going to come. They didn't warn anybody. So that's what's in the news now. And then not only that, they were trying to pump out the water, like move the water to, I don't know, get it out somewhere, and it went into the system. So now that they can't even drink the water. Like they're putting up a boil water thing. It's strange to have floods in the mountains. I mean, I know where we're at is at about like where I'm at is sea level. Yes. Hope, Chilliwack and all that in that area is probably as low as you can go. That's where the river is running across there. But it's strange to see flooding like that magnitude in the mountains. You think it would water trying to find its lowest point. Yeah, tough decision, all right, and what to do. You tell your kids they got to move together in the same place so you can, when you go to visit or move, they'll all be there. That's a tough one. And let's just see here. We've got, Stream Elements. I don't know quite how that's working, so I should get at it and find out how to make it work properly. King's Universe. What? You even know my name, Wayne. How the heck did you know that? I don't remember King's Universe. Wow. I'm going to have to figure this out. Am I subscribed to you? If not, that has to be. I'm going to have to switch. If there is, let me just see here. Go for the copy to the clipboard. Right on. And I'm just going to pop this in the window just in case anybody would like to come up on the chat window this time, as opposed to me just talking all the time. I tried to use Lance's little emoji icon there, but I wanted to still have the Nomadic Vanman green icon there. Ron sees America and Going Green Mom. Oh wow! I still haven't got my medication or my pills yet. Still waiting for that. I'm curious to see what that'll do. So I tried to change my emoji. I can see that it's too small in the center. You can't see me, my little emoji head there. But and I've got to make the computer way closer to myself so that you see more of me and not so much of the background. It's just sitting over on the desk. The camera's like too far away. And I do have a camera tripod I could put beside here with the camera right here. But then I have to look at the screen, which is so far away. That wouldn't work either. So I'm going to have to rig up something so I can get everything a little closer. I don't have I do have a table, but then it's like too close. A table that fit in these holes in the floor, these round holes where the tube goes in and then the table fits on top. So that's what I've got there. So I did put the link in there if anybody's not too afraid, if they want to come up. I didn't really have any sort of topic today, although I got across the bottom there. Feel free to email me. And my email is going across the bottom. Send me your mailing address or a mailing address that I can send you these. Doesn't have to be your personal mailing address, wherever that I can get you a sticker. The sticker looks just like my little icon there. It's the green, not with my face on there, but the green and the NV is the sticker. There's not too much light today, and I don't have a heck of a lot of light in here. My batteries are 12.4 volts. When it gets down to 12.2, I have to turn some power on so we can get. Because I don't like to ever run my batteries below like 50%. I don't have lithium batteries yet. They're just kind of pretty costly still. And I'm just running 3 AGM batteries, 120 amp hours each. So that's 360. And then you divide that by 2. So that's what you get. That's 150, 160, 175, somewhere in there. I thought I had like 380 total. But anyway, you should only be using 50% of your batteries. And if you do more than that, well, then you start hurting the batteries and your lifetime will go down. My batteries are 4 years old now and still doing good. So, and every once in a while they say you should plug them into the like 120 volt outlet with a charger and trickle charge them back up to full again, even though they do get full when I either run the vehicle or use the solar. So, but it's always good to do it with a battery charger. And then you do one at a time so that they're properly done. Can you just get closer to the computer? Yeah, I could. Oh, for a minute. I can get like close. And if you're not looking into the, hey, you are awesome. No, you're over and above awesome. Beyond. If I'm sitting crooked, I have had 2 operations on my back with herniated discs, and they were like a year apart because it was L4, L5, which acted up, and I don't know if any of you know what that is. between your vertebrae, the stuff inside there, why it pokes out right against your nerve, I have no idea, but it pushes against your nerve, and that nerve is the one that runs down your leg. And it just feels like, people are like somebody is sticking a knife in there, and it's 24 hours. Well, as long as you're awake, it hurts. So I went to, had an operation, and then a year later, the one below that, oh, I meant for taking your picture for the avatar thing. Oh yeah, I do have an avatar on my thing there, but I did have it, but it was my whole face, and I wanted to still have the Nomadic Vanman logo thing there. So that's what's on there now, is the big green one with my face in the center, but it's too tiny, so you can't really see it. I did what I should have done. I was sitting maybe back here, and Lance took a couple of pictures that way, and made me several of those. I just picked one and put it up. But I mean, if I can lean forward like this more, I could, I can get closer. It'd be nice if I had the computer and the camera. I'm using a camera that's not part of the laptop. It's an add-on camera, and it's just too far away, and the angle of view is like quite large. Water Girl Jennifer's in the house. Thank you. Now I gotta turn this camera down a bit. The camera works pretty good. It's just that it's too far away. It gathers more light than the other one. Hey Mark, how's your new phone doing? I want to see a vlog that you're going to put out with the new camera. It must have more bells and whistles, especially with all the cameras that are on those new things nowadays. Get yourself a coffee, a tea, a water, whatever you're drinking. Curl up in your chair. Here's a chair for two more to curl up in. The Friendly Giant. Mine is just a selfie with my phone. Okay. Yeah, I could do a lot of things, I suppose, different ways. Sean S. Wayne, were you busy? Emailed you. You did? Email me? Just let me just check just to see if I do have some email coming in. I have a King Tut Hut one, but I'm trying to move that over so that everything comes to my Nomadic Vanman #1. No, I didn't get an email yet. Well, yet anyway. I don't see one. Sean S. Wayne, are you busy? Emailed you. Okay. It's Nomadic Vanman and then #1 at the end, just like you see going across there at gmail.com. And it should be in the description below there too, if it's available. And I do have the King Tut Hut at gmail.com too. Let me just see here. Going Green Mom. Earlier about mod for you. Oh, how much earlier? Days or hours? Anyway, I haven't seen one from you. I got an emoji from, or whatever you call those things, from Lance. He sent a few of them, just taking a picture off. Like I just smiled, and he took a couple of still shots. Yeah, days ago. Okay. Gee, I don't know. I if you, it must have went through, and I must have it. I can look in the garbage bin. I might have, for some reason, just, I don't know why I would throw it in the garbage right away though. But anyway, Hotmail. That doesn't sound familiar. It didn't bounce back to you, because if it doesn't go through, it should bounce back to you, and then you would know it didn't go through. Lance, did you like the emojis? Yes, I did. I'd made one, which was the full picture, and I ran that for a week. But then I decided, well, gee, I still like the green, my green sticker with the NV on it, and that. So I put the emoji on top of that, but it's too small. If you look now somewhere, you'll see it. It's. I have to still work on it, so I'm not quite finished with it yet. I might make it a little bigger. I still want the green part to show, the green, my sticker thing to show up somewhere. But yeah, I saw them. I got them all. There was a whole bunch, 6 or 7 of them, anyways, and yeah, they're great. Hi, Water Girl, Jennifer, right on. Hopefully I'm not missing as many chats this time as I did last time, anyways. I have okay. What Green Mom says here. Megan says I have $20 phones that are higher megapixels than 35mm camera ever would have been. Yeah, some of the cameras nowadays, the smartphone cameras are getting to be fantastic. Like for the size of the camera in the phone, you have a bigger camera with big lenses and stuff, and the phone can still take beautiful photos, especially when a lot of them are like you can't focus, so they're like focused on infinity all the time. So whatever you're pointing at is mostly always in focus. So hang on, I'm just gonna check my phone. I got a beep, and that was probably from Sean S. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Sean. I'll just go and check. Oh yeah, the number 1 popped up on the bottom of my screen here. Oh yeah, I did add another 2 mods. I added Kenneth. He sent me a what do you call it? An email saying that he would like to be a mod, and someone else, I forget who. Well, let me just see here. I should have this pop up. Sean S. I thought Lance was a top chat, live chat. Yeah, Water Girl, I added, and Jennifer and Lance is moderators at the moment. And let me just see what Sean S. says. This is Sean S. on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Have a great week. Had emailed when I mentioned in the chat about a channel. Would vouch for me. Yeah, and Lance gave me a list of, you can consider yourself a new mod for me. What's this here? You can consider yourself a new mod for me. You can add, if that's what you're saying, you can add me as a mod if you want to, but I don't do much moderation because I'm too old. Is that what you were looking for, Sean? Did you want to be a moderator? I can add you because you've sent me the email, and yes, people have vouched for you, and that's looking good. If you'd like, what's this here say? I got an app. That's me do macro photography with my camera too. I love macro photography. As a matter of fact, I have 2 35mm cameras, and I have, like I said, I have maybe 12 cameras if you count them all. The phone, the other ones, and you can only use one at a time. But I love macro photography, and I love photography that when you take a picture, you have to kind of guess what it is. It's kind of hard to figure out what's going on. That's the kind of photography I really like. Yeah, I took everyone off and I started fresh, and I think I've got 4 now, 5. I think maybe half a dozen would be enough, as long as some of them pop in. It's not nice when you have a whole bunch of people in and no moderators at all. And it's just great because the moderators are kind of doing the work, and I don't even have to ask. Okay, hang on. Let me go to this thing here and look for Sean S. All right, there we go. We now have a new moderator, guys. Nona Grace. Oh, wow. Sorry, Nona Grace. I haven't been to your channel lately. I see your things pop up, and I know you do one every day, or at least every other day, at least. And I don't know. I just haven't been around. Sometimes I even found myself watching, and I always click the thumb. I don't know. The minute I go to a vlog of some sort or something, I always click the thumb just so I know I've been there. And so then when I go back, I look, oh, I must have been to this video. Charlie Grace Adventures. I just watched some of your name change thing there. Just minutes before I went live, I was just watching your watching your live. There, it was great. I spelled your name wrong. You did? Well, that's quite all right. At least you admitted it. And I don't think I actually commented on your video, but I gave you a thumbs up. And I watched, so my time is valuable, to anyone. I can't mod because I would have. Yeah, I mean, it's nice when somebody says, "Would you like to be a mod?" And maybe they do, but I don't know. I can't even do my own stuff. I don't know. I wouldn't be a very good mod, I don't think. I can suggest Megan too as a mod. I thought Megan was a mod. Am I wrong there? Okay, see, that's how far I am behind. I don't know if Megan wants to be a mod. That's the question. Before, when I had all those mods before, they would just pop in and I'd go, made you a mod, blah, blah, blah. Next one pops in, made you a mod. Not everybody wanted to be a mod. And then, things happen, and too hard to type on your iPad. Right. Yeah, sometimes, well, when people watch on TV, it's a little different. I don't know if you can even chat on TV. You just have to sit and watch. Megan, people are vouching for you. Would you like to be a mod? I have room for, I think, maybe one more at the moment. I don't want to get overwhelmed with everything right away, but that would be good. Hope you got some footage. Oh, if there's any drone people in the house, I'm still looking for crashes. Not necessarily so much as the whoop kind of drones. Those seem to crash all the time if you're not watching. I'm talking more like the Mavic, the DJI Mavic Pros, or Mavic drone kind. The ones where you can sort of let go of the sticks and it'll just hover. Simply because you don't want to crash those if you can help it. So that's what I'm looking for. I am not, but you can make me one if you want to. But I no longer say I will definitely make live streams and such. She works 24/7, laugh out loud. Okay, well, if there's no joking, all joking set aside, I can very easily just go into the YouTube side, find Megan here, and then go click. Okay, you are now a mod. Michael McReynolds. Hello, my friend. Thanks for popping in. I am looking for, does anybody out there know how to get a hold of, I think his channel name is Michael or Santana. Michael Santana. Last Sunday, he did a PayPal me thing. It's got no address, nothing. I want to get a hold of this person so I can thank him personally, and I want to add him to my list and send everyone that sends a PayPal me something, I ship them out a sticker and what have you. And I'm behind. I've got 4 more stickers to go out. The pup profile, yeah. So, okay, Lance, is the boomer the dog? The looks like a horse. Oh, he doesn't have a channel yet. Oh, okay. Well, I have to, I guess, wait for him to pop in. I get sometime, and as he was kind enough to actually send me a PayPal me donation. I think usually when if you have your address connected with it, it gives me your address, so at least I can ship out a sticker. Remember last week we were talking about teeth, and I've got my whole my whole mouth has crowns, and I said one day I'll find that photo and show you what my teeth used to look like and what they look like now. So I found a picture. So let me put this up here, and tell me what you think, guys. The dentist in Canada told me that, well, they're just going to keep my teeth clean when I go, do any cavities that they find before it comes time to pull. And my whole mouth was destined to pull. So let me just show you this picture here. Tell me what you think. How can I get it big? There we go. That's a side-by-side that I have taken at the dentist office in Cancun. That's why it's black and white. But it's a before and after. You can see my teeth on the before. Like, that's to me like horrendous. I don't even remember my teeth being like that. Like, holy moly, like, wow. Could I chew? I mean, no wonder I couldn't smile to anyone. Like, that's horrible. That's definitely horrible. And the after, back then, that was, I don't know, 6 years ago or what have you, but they look just like that today. I've had a cavity. I've still got a cavity, actually, and my one crown is loose, so it just needs to be tightened. Had they not been doing fillings, well, see, that's the thing. When you get fillings, the mercury or whatever they use in there, it bothers me, and that just leaches into your system all the time. And it's better to get fillings and stuff as opposed to pulling your teeth, because you can't see in the before picture, but way in the back, I had my lower teeth on my left side of my face pulled in the back, 2 of them way in the back. Now the 2 top teeth on the back have got nothing to chew against, so those would eventually have to come out, because those teeth don't know what to do. Like, it's when you pull teeth, you've got a gap there from the one either above or below, and that tooth doesn't know what to do anymore, so it slowly works its way out or gets deteriorated to the point where you have to get it pulled also. So, yeah. No cavities, because you can't get a cavity in crowns. No, the fillings were like this silver color. and those are all gone. I do have my real teeth underneath the crowns, of course. My tops are all super interrupted, and they had to shave down the crown to make room for my implants. Oh, okay. Wow. So you do have implants. I have two of them in the back down here on this side. But yeah, I can wiggle one of them, and it's just the crown on top of the implant that's loose, not the implant itself. I mean, I think that would hurt if that ever became loose, because that's in your bone. And that's what I was saying. Where they pulled those two teeth on the back where my implants are, because they were missing for years, I guess, the bone just slowly deteriorates down to nothing, so that at some point in time they can't even put implants in because it's too low. There is no you can only go so far. So when I went to Cancun to get my teeth done, they looked at that area, and the doctor had come in. Um, you see, in Canada, you have to go to the doctor to get implants, not the dentist. You got to go to the doctor. And but the Cancun, they come to the dentist office, and he said, "Well, you're pretty near borderline on the distance on the shrinkage." So, oh, Kathleen, right on. Thank you guys for popping in. I neglect to off the subject, but can you decide if you will address it? I'm looking for a mini projector for my car. A mini projector, something that will project movies from my iPhone. Yes, I have a setup, but it's no longer any. It doesn't work anymore. Let me just see if I can do this. The distance between the mini projector and the was about what looks like it was 6 feet, and I had it on the roof, and it would shine down onto a white, like a white, not cardboard, but that the plastic stuff that's like cardboard, uh, and it is 3 feet by 2 feet big. And we used to watch movies on the side of the van. We'd hang a sheet on the side of the van in the summer and project a movie on with just a tiny little thing. Yeah, amazing, works beautiful. I don't know how they work with iPhone. Mine worked with well, I think it was my laptop. So I guess, yeah, I suppose it would work. But yes, Boomer is my. Oh, it's your 143-pound Great Dane. Yeah, you know, a Great Dane is like a horse. They're big. Loose implant is not really painful. Wow, more worrisome than anything. Okay, yeah, my implant is not loose, just the crown on top. And then I go to Canada. That's where it all started. I'm going back to Cancun. Um, he says, "Well, where did you get your teeth done?" And I didn't want to tell him Mexico, because I did that to my my original dentist that I had for years, and now they wouldn't service me anymore. He said, "Well, if you're going to go to another country and get your teeth done, we're not even going to fix you anymore." I said, "Well, if that's what you guys think uh, of your people that are paying you money." So this dentist said, because the dentist didn't order the size, and the surgeon said that use cement, ate that away in the bone. Okay. Oh wow, too bad. Yeah. So anyway, my bone loss was just borderline. So he went in, drilled. They cut right into your gums. They split them apart. They exposed the bone. They drilled a couple of holes, put the implants in, and then they put grafts on. And now the bone, once it gets started, the bone starts to grow, and it went back up a little bit, not fully, like it still goes down there where I have my implants, but not as bad. And I don't really want to pull and push on my implants just for fear that I might loosen them somehow. But the crown's loose, and the dentist says, "Well, where did you get them done?" And sorry, God, I lied. I said I got them done in Vancouver at Simon Fraser University, where students were learning dentistry, and I got my whole mouth done there. And then he said, "Well, what we have to do is drill a hole in the top of the crown. We might hit the screw that's holding it on. If we do that, then we might have to take the whole crown off and put a new one on. And besides, even if they drill a hole and people are popping in the house, I'm neglecting. Hello there, Amy. Thank you for coming in. And they don't know whether they would have the right wrench, screwdriver, tool, whatever it is. And so I thought, well, okay. Then he says, you need another crown over where I have a cavity started there. It's right on one of my own real teeth. I have two of my own real teeth on top. The rest are on my real teeth underneath, but they're all crowned. He said, we might have to put a crown there. So a crown in Canada is $1,300. So 2 crowns, $2,600 plus the cavity, plus everything else. I said, well, you guys just made a new trip to Mexico for me. Like, I can pay less than that and have a great time and have my teeth fixed. I can fly from Vancouver or Calgary, where I'm originally from, Alberta there, to Cancun. As long as I buy a one-way ticket there and a one-way ticket back, I could fly for about $400 total. And then the dentist, because she knows me real well, she has an apartment which she rents out to her clients that, if they're got a big job to do on their teeth, she'll rent out her apartment. So she says, when you come here, make sure you come for 2 weeks. And she has that apartment, and she'll let me stay there for absolutely free. So I don't have to pay for a hotel or a motel or an apartment of some sort. It's all free. All I got to do is pay for my dentistry and food, transportation. That's all I got to do. So I'll be saving a lot of money. I don't see a difference in cleaning beyond using plastic scrapers instead of metal comfrey. Help heal my bone back up. Oh, wow. Are you sure you're not a nurse or weren't a nurse? Like, holy wow. Holy wow. Everybody's saying hi. Well, thank you. And I'm sure you guys will recognize others that are in the chat here. Yeah, great deal. Let me just post this once more. How can I get a full screen? Look at this, guys. Oh, let me take this off here. Before and after, my teeth used to look like that. Like, how embarrassing. Like, this is horrible. I don't remember that, but no wonder I didn't like I didn't like to smile. Like, holy. And this is a before they got started on my work, and because it's black and white picture, it was taken at the dentist's office on the kind of the X-ray machine, but it wasn't X-ray. That's why the screen was kind of funny. It's taken from a TV screen. It looks like a whole bunch of little squares or something all over my face. But the after looks just like that today. It's perfect. Amazing. I love it. It did cost me a lot of money, I know, but as long as I keep looking after them, I'm one of those people that I neglect to brush all the time. Yeah, a great deal, I know. No nursing experience, just can't take another name for camphray. Camphray. Wow. Actually, what do you call them? Not a nurse. I'll think of it in a minute. Where they work in with medications and stuff. Um, I have a friend that does that, or not now anymore, but used to. She used to. And I should be getting an email soon from. Um, well, now that I'm using WhatsApp. I used to use WhatsApp years ago. I don't know why I took it off, but now I got it on again so I can phone other people that have WhatsApp. And my dentist uses WhatsApp, so I called them, no charge, and set up an appointment. I still have to get a passport, so I'm working on it. It takes a month to get it, but I can't go until January, February, March, somewhere in there. So I'll hopefully get it all set up so I can just leave. I don't know about this COVID thing, what I need to do there. I'd like to become a herbalist. Oh, yeah. But I was in school for 15 years. Laugh out loud. I want to go back. Yeah, herbalist. The difference between like medication, even over the counter medication, as opposed to what do you call? Well, what do you call medications that don't require studies, like herbs and stuff? You can sell those online or even in stores and stuff without specifying, anything about it. It's not as restricted as other medications. And yeah, what do I have? Old people, they have supplements. Yeah, that's the word. Supplements. Let me just see here. What have we got for? I can't really see that part. Oh, okay, that's no good. Live stream. Likes. It doesn't say how many. I can't. What the heck? I can't even see thumbs up, or I can't even see thumbs up or down. Too bad. Anyway, off topic. You'd like to become a herbalist? Yeah. I used to eat or drink. I used to be a what do you call it? I used to sell uh, goji berry drink. I would have to order like boxes of goji berry juice. It really helped me a lot. Some people it doesn't work, of course, like all these things. Some it works for some and not for others. Do you worry about the van freezing up while you're in Mexico in the winter? You mean like if I leave here, leave the van here, and go to Mexico, and worry about it freezing up here? No, I don't worry about that at all, especially in Vancouver. Rarely does it get below zero, which is freezing. 32 for you Fahrenheit people. Um, if it does, it's only for a day or two. And I have antifreeze, what do you call in the radiator, and My van has a sink. It has stove. It has a toilet. It has a shower, fridge. It has everything, and I have a big tank underneath that you can put water in. When you use the sink, you use water, but I have no water in it, and all my lines have antifreeze in them because I don't use the toilet and I don't use the shower. Um, that When was the last time you had a bath, Wayne? 40, 50 years ago. I've had a shower. Anyway, there's I can find showers. I can find bathrooms to go to all the time. Um, I believe I skipped everything due to being in the nightshade family. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't worry too much about it freezing up. That's for sure. If I was back east more, I would even worry about staying warm. I have a diesel heater. I'd have to run that all continuously, especially back in Medicine Hat where I'm from. Um, so I don't know. There's probably a lot of you in here from the U.S., except a few. But if you're from the U.S., like, how much do you know about Canada? For some, I guess maybe the farther south you go, there's some people think that the minute you hit the border, and you get into Canada, it's cold, like Eskimo type um, weather. But no, um, Eskimos are way north yet, and we don't live in teepees either. Uh, we do have some cities. Vancouver is big city, but most of Canada population is very near the U.S. border, because that's as far south as we can get, unless you're going to cross the border and live in the States. And the farther north you go, well, then it starts getting cold, and you get summers that are very short. They're not that long. So, like I said, I've had 2 operations on my back for herniated disc, and I'm having the same problem again. I can feel it. I can feel it already in my leg. It's not as bad yet, but I know what it is. That's the problem. I know what's happening. No more about the Inuit than the Canadian population, honestly. Yeah. Um, I'm surprised that they might teach you a lot about the U.S. in schools, but I don't think they teach you enough. I've bumped into a lot of U.S. citizens that don't even know the capital city of some states, whereas some Canadians know them all. Uh, but it sounds like Wisconsin might be colder than a lot of Canada. Yeah, well, I mean, there's some states that are probably colder um, than a lot of Canadian places. Wintertime is on the prairies is really bad. So Vancouver is warm. Then you start going east, and starts getting colder and colder as you get to the prairies. It's very cold. I mean, not all the time, but it's very cold. And then the farther east you go, it's cold, but you get much more snow. Like very like it's if you open your door of your house and you see the snow, you have to dig your way out. That's how much snow they sometimes get back east. They don't get it that much in on the prairies, although it can snow to like several feet deep on the prairies. But like, it's weird in the summertime, like in a lot of American states too. In the summer, the day is in Alberta. The day will last as long as till 10:30 at night. It's still light out at 10:30 at night. In the winter, at 4 o'clock, it's dark. I used to remember coming home from work at 4 o'clock at night to get off at 4, and it's dark already. So that's like 6 hours of loss of light. And in Medicine Hat, anyways, it can go from 40 below to more than 40 above Celsius. So the temperature is horrendous also. Yeah. Sunset is 4:20. Yeah, I know. It gets dark real early now. And well, when I lived in Vancouver like 40 years ago, back then I didn't have a vehicle, so I had a car. And I remember I worked at a place down in the basement, had no windows. So all week long, I didn't get to see the sun, because I'd get up in the morning, it was dark. I'd get up in the morning, I'd catch the bus, I'd go to work down in the basement. I'd work all day long as an upholsterer at the time, making furniture. And at 4 o'clock, 4:30, we'd get off. Even 5 o'clock, you'd get off work, and it was dark, and I'd go home in the dark. So from Monday to Friday, I didn't get to see the sun at all. At least on the weekend, when it was a little bit sunny, I'd go outside and say, hey, there is a sun. It was amazing. That's quite all right. You can do your dishes. You can do housework, whatever you do. Sometimes, Bree would come in, and she'd said she'd be doing some housework, but still listening in the background. I haven't seen Bree for a long time. I guess I'm not as popular anymore. When I started working on a conversation, yeah. Mark. Sounds like the UK. Yeah. The UK is probably, well, I don't know about where you live, Mark, but it's probably more like, well, I don't know. You have probably rain and snow and just like that. But is it more like Vancouver time? It snows maybe twice in Vancouver, and it's usually gone the next day. Or if you're, sometimes it might last for a couple of days on the ground. And when it does, people come out of the woodwork with their sleighs and their toboggan things, and they go the smallest little hills. Not just the kids, the grown-ups. They're sliding down the hills. It's like a fantastic place for them to have sleigh rides and stuff. I don't know how you can do it way down south in the States when you never ever get any snow. How do you have a Christmas? It seems weird with no snow or for Christmas. You have to have fake snow. Nick Cushions scares me. Yeah. My tea is getting a little cold. So, okay, well, if you haven't already done so, you could smash that likes or the thumbs up button if you kind of like the stream, or you could hit the down button if that's what sounds like the UK. I don't. Yeah, I would. I would. I think maybe starting this spring, I'm going to get into my. I'd like to start because I just went to a van meetup with a bunch of guys, and one of them travels around the world, and he travels either in his van that he takes along with him, or wherever he goes, he'll rent a van and just tour around for several months, 2 or 3 months, and then go to another place. And he's been all over the place. And I said, wow, that's what you do when you're young. That would be perfect. I'd love to do that. That'd be just fantastic. Visit other countries. I don't know about now so much. There's some countries I guess you don't want to really go to. Pretty scary. But there's still a lot of places where you can go and believe it or not, the medical system in a lot of these countries are way, way better than Canada. Like Canada has been falling down for many, many years now, whereas other countries are getting boosted. Like this guy was telling me that at the meetup, an important one here that you would have to wait a few months to get done. You'd make an appointment, you have to wait a few months, and then you might get in. In the country, I don't remember the countries. There were so many countries named off that I couldn't catch them all. But he said, there, you just go to the doctor, say you need this and this done. And he said, even the same day he got accepted and made the appointment for right away. And the cost was sometimes very, very cheap compared to here. Yeah, I hope that would be great if we could go back to this. Now, we don't want to talk too much about viruses and things, but I have one thing to say. They got the mask and the vaccination all wrong, in my opinion. In order to get into a restaurant and sit down and eat, you have to be vaccinated. So you stand at the door with your mask on, you go in, you sit down, you take your mask off. What's wrong with letting people in that are not vaccinated? Like, does that mean that the people that are going into the restaurant are perfectly safe? They could have the virus. Because not only that, if you're vaccinated, supposedly you're covered. That doesn't mean that you're not, that you don't have something. Like, to me, they got it all wrong. Masks probably help so that it doesn't help you from getting it, but it helps you from giving it. So when you cough and sneeze or what have you, and people wearing masks like below their nose, that kind of bothers me. But I think they got it all wrong. They're hurting the people that are not covered, saying you can't come here because you don't have your thing. Like, why though? They're not any different than the one. There's no difference to me. Oh, talking about little kids and stuff. Let me tell you a story. Me and two friends went to McDonald's. We're sitting in there, and a little ways away is on the next 2 chairs away, there's a couple there. I don't know what nationality they were. They weren't like African American or African Canadian. They were more like Italian or something. I don't know. I couldn't recognize their language. I have an Italian friend. He said they're not speaking Italian. Darker skinned. And this cutest little girl, she might have been, I don't know, 3 feet tall. I don't know what age that would be. And she had like tight curly hair, but she had these two little bun things on her head, and she was standing by her mother, and she looks over at me, has a big smile on her face, and then she opens her arms like this, and she comes running over to me and puts her arms around me. Like, wow, that was so cute. But when she did, I'm sitting on a wooden chair, and when she came over and hugged me, her head hit the chair. And she didn't start crying right away, but I had to tell the parents. I said she bumped her head because I didn't want it to sound like I did it or anything. So, and then she started to cry a little bit, and she ran to her mother, and her mother tried to calm her down, what have you. But it was so cute. Why would a little girl like that just come running over to a stranger? I didn't know her. She don't know me, but it was so cute. It's too bad that happened. So then her mother kind of rocking her a little bit, and she started not crying anymore. She started to not cry anymore, and oh, wait a minute. And so then she got back on the floor and walking around, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, but then she ran over to her mom and hid behind her mom and would peek out from behind her mom there. It's like maybe she thought I was a big grumpy old guy or something, and it was so cute before. I don't know what goes through their head, of course, but okay. What about my understanding is that if you can still spread it, people here didn't follow the mask mandate. Yeah, I know. I mean, just because you get the needle doesn't mean that you can't get the. There could be a whole bunch of people now that are vaccinated. There could be a whole bunch of people running around that have it that don't know it because they're covered and they don't feel as bad. Maybe they got a sniffle or in their nose or something at one time, or that's about it. They could be the ones that are spreading it around more than the. I think if you're unvaccinated, you're probably going to feel it more, and you'd be in the hospital or whatever it takes. But anyway, yeah, poor little girl. She was such a cute little thing too, like amazing. Oh, or maybe you remind her of her grandpa. Yeah, I don't know. Kids, I don't think see color. She was a pretty dark skinned girl, and I'm white, but you're right. I don't think kids recognize. I don't even know if you ask them, like she's dark skinned and she's light skinned. Like to them, they don't care. It's too bad adults can't see it that way. You cut their skin and they bleed the same. Okay, what does this laugh out loud? Or maybe you can remind her grandpa. Yeah, minded her of her grandpa. Yeah, and the parents, they smiled at me and they said, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry." But man, I felt really bad because she comes running over at full speed right onto me, and the back of the chair, is a thin piece of wood, and man, I could hear the bang when she hit it, and I thought, oh man, she's going to start crying here any second. It didn't take long, a few seconds, and then she starts crying, and her mother came over and picked her up, and they were saying, "Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry," but it hurt me, it bothered me. Yeah, that's the thing. Kids start off in life not knowing the difference between color, so who's teaching them that? Other kids or parents? Or I don't know how if you guys bumped into even adults. Don't they teach money in school? Like, wow, I went to pick up a pizza one time, and to make numbers easier to work with. Let's just say the pizza costs $10.55, right? So I go to pick up my pizza, and the girl says, "That's $10.55, please." So I give her a $20 bill. So she's standing there trying to figure out what change I get. But I looked in my pocket and I had 55 cents. So I said, "Oh, here's 55 cents to cover the thing." Now she didn't know what to do. I mean, she didn't know that she's supposed to give me just a $10 bill back. But she had to call the man. Well, the manager just happened to be around the corner and said, "What's the problem?" And he had to figure out the money. She couldn't do it. Like, what? Like, give me a break. And this is an adult who didn't know, not maybe in her 20s. They just, I think in school you have a calculator and you can't learn any other way. Only if they're taught that, yeah, or or even on TV, yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah, see, that's a few things they don't teach. I don't think they teach you in school is money and how to give change, which is, once you know how to do that, it seems simple, and it seems, how come how come um, how come they can't figure that out? Especially when I give to, I know it wasn't just as simple as giving me a $10 bill back. It was, but I had the correct amount of change to cover what the change was on the pizza, like so many dollars and change. I had the change, which gives her, which means she didn't have to figure out the change anymore. It was just the dollars part. But now I had given her $20. I knew I gave her a 20 plus the change. Well, now it's flabbergasted her. She stood there at the till for a long time trying to figure out, well, where do you begin? And the manager was just happened to be coming by, walking there, and he says, "Well, yeah, I got a problem." And she explained it to him, and then he he just gave me the proper bills back. Well, he gave me a bill and some toonies and loony things, because we don't have paper ones and paper twos. So I think our paper money starts at $5 bills, which as soon as they get rid of the $5 bills and make it into a coin, you're gonna have to have a wheelbarrow or big heavy pockets to carry around change. Excuse me. That was started by a high school math teacher, and they just in the last year got card machines, but they hire students and have to add yeah. Oh, have them add it and count. Okay. Well, when you count it back, that's, well, even I can't figure out how much change you're going to get back. Like, I have to count it, how much you gave me, and then how much you get back from that. Well, I did get a notification of some kind. So feel free to email me across the bottom. Send me your, if you don't have a sticker, you need one, simply because that would make you a full-fledged nomadic outlaw. And you don't have to be in a van or what have you, or living full-time in a vehicle to be a nomadic outlaw. Just because you're a member of my channel, you're an automatic nomadic outlaw. Never have cash anymore. Everything is paid by card now. I use card only now myself, although we did go into a McDonald's or something else, two places where they said cash only, please. And there was rumors of some sort that I heard somewhere that Canada wanted to be the first country to go paper, like moneyless, use card. I don't know if you. I don't know how you do that, but so I don't much either. but I do try to keep cash handy. I do have a few dollars in my wallet also, just for in case of certain. And then when I ran out once, I had to go back to the bank or some place where I could get cash right away, because some places still want cash only. Change shortage. I had a little girl taking money at the McDonald's drive-through that could not or would not count change. Or how about this one? This happened to in a Safeway store, right? I'm in line doing my groceries on the thing, and the girl, now back in the olden days there was no scanner. They had to type in the amount, and as a matter of fact, once they typed in the amount, they would say the amount verbally, like $2.99, $4.99, or $3.76. They would do that. Nowadays it's just scan, scan, scan. You don't have to say anything or do anything. So she's scanning in the groceries and putting them. It was a self-bagging thing too. You had to bag it yourself. So I'm bagging the groceries and she's scanning through. With her other hand, it's down below the counter and she's on the phone with her friend. Like she's texting and what have you on the phone to her friend at the same time that she's dealing with me. Like, what? Like, and then when it comes time to pay, I paid and I would get, let's say, anywhere from, 10 cents, 10 cents, a dime, a nickel, or we had pennies back still. We don't have pennies anymore, but pennies. Like the lady or the whoever, they would say, you get a penny back. Like, I know I've got a penny coming back. And she said, do you want your change? And I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's only a penny, but I've got 99 other pennies in my pocket. That one makes me $1. Why do you want to keep my change? Like sometimes it would be a nickel or a dime, and they would say, do you want your change? I don't think they get enough tips, or they're not paying them enough money that they have to ask for tip or something. And I guess if you get enough customers, hey, you might make a whole $1. But that one time that bothered me, they asked me if I wanted a penny back. And most people would just say, well, keep it. Like, but I said, oh, I've got 99 pennies in my pocket. Now that one makes me a whole full $1 now. But like, wow. To me, at fast food places, they don't teach them how to actually deal with the public. They teach them how to serve the food and what to make, and they can't even deviate from that. But they don't know how to deal with the public. You're dealing with public and you're serving food. That's important. Like, what? They make it easy with Square such now. Anyone with Etsy or online presence wind up with the card options now. Yeah, right. And even when you go to Tim Hortons or McDonald's or a lot of these places, and they used to have those donation boxes in front where you'd put your change in there or what have you, you'd put them in the box. Well, now they don't have that. Well, yeah, they still have the box there, but above it they have a button. You just put your card up again. It's got three slots: $1, $2, or $5. You just put your card up against it, and it takes $1, $2, or $5 off your credit card or off your debit card or whatever. You don't even have to put any money in the thing anymore, which is simply amazing. Poppies were like that. They had, when they had the poppy boxes out, you would just tap your card on whatever you wanted to donate. They had several different ones. One, like I said, $1, $5, or $1, $2, and $5, and it would automatically fairy dust. Hey, thank you for coming. Hello, hello. In a way, cards are easy. I guess at the moment nobody really touches the scanner, but you just touch it with your card. So there's, less like pushing the buttons to do it. You're still touching the buttons, but if you just use your card to tap on there, and if you're scared of somebody walking by you and getting your thing, because they have scanners that can scan, I think, from a couple of feet away. They just walk by you or brush by you, and they've got your information. But you can stop that too, so it's not as bad. Such don't seem to be able to manage co-workers, much less customer service. At least their sister has gotten the point. Can speak to someone she doesn't know. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like, or hello, everybody's saying hi, thank you. Renee, fairy dust again. Hello, Wayne. Hello, Megan. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sean S. Right on. Yeah, usually when you pop into a live, that's what I do. I'll say hi to the host. That's why I can't be a moderator. I'll say hi to the host, and then obviously other people see you pop in, and I guess they want to say hi too, and they'll say hi, and then I'm typing back and forth, hi this, hi you, and Kenneth has a good way. Everybody will say hi Kenny, and then after a little while I'm posting hi to everyone at one time or something, so it's just one post saying hi to everyone, or one comment. If there's anybody new in the house, and last Sunday we talked about dentistry. I got to put this picture up one more time, just because. And a lot of you are saying, no, please don't put that up again. But I'll show you anyways. There. Now, this was taken from a television or a screen. That's why my skin looks funny. And it's black and white because it comes from the dentist office. But that's a before and after picture. Hey, Daryl. Ooh, gee, I have to get a meetup with you one time here soon, because I'm running out of things here. But this is a before and after picture at the dentist office in Cancun, taken from a TV screen that's just black and white, and you can see my teeth before. No wonder I couldn't I don't know what. Who can have a mouth like that? Like, horrendous. It's too bad you can't. I have my mouth open so that you can actually see inside there. Like, holy. Okay, fairy dust is saying. Okay, let me take that off. But anyway, this is a before and after. My teeth look on the after just like today. They look just the same way. So they're a beautiful set of teeth. Fairy dust is saying something. I just noticed I no longer have a blue wrench. I don't know if you missed last Sunday, or maybe even the Sunday before, where we were having problems and I wanted to start fresh, and I took everyone off. You'll notice there are some blue wrenches now, and I don't want to get a whole bunch of blue wrenches, but I mean, all of you are awesome people. And that's the thing. You see, when I had a whole bunch of wrenches, I didn't like to say no to anyone. But if you sincerely would like to become a moderator, you're all you have to do is, my email is going across the bottom. I mean, yeah, you could say, well, I want to be a moderator in here, and I mean, I could do that. And if you can get somebody to vouch for you, no, that's a joke. But I just don't want a whole bunch of moderators again, because I don't want to run into that same problem I had before. And I don't know how I got dragged into everything, but I don't want it to happen. And I don't want it to happen to anyone else. And moderators have actually a lot of power that I didn't believe. And if everybody is a moderator, you can't time anybody out. You can't say those things, and you can't do that because everybody's a moderator. And so, anyways, I hate to say I'm one person that I hate to say no, but I don't want everybody to be a moderator. And I don't mind having a few, because sometimes if I'm having a live, I don't have like 60 people or more in my live, so I don't have. Sometimes you might not have a moderator in there, and you might need one. So that's why I took them all off. I didn't have any for last Sunday at all, and then people started emailing me. I think Lance was the first one, boondocking with Boomer, and he said, "I see you got no," and he gave me a list of other ones. So that's why. No bad feelings to anyone at all. It's not because I dislike you or anything. Um, I think everyone that comes to my live is an awesome person, because they're taking the time out of their day to actually come here and watch. Why would you want to come and watch me on a live? I'm not talking about anything in particular that is maybe fun. uh, you could be watching someone else's. I'm sure there's lots of lives out there somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Amy, and then hotel home, saying hi, thank you. It's your channel. You do you. Yes, yes, I'm doing me. And I just don't want any kind of. I even said that was the last time we ever talk about certain things, and they do pop up. I know, like we don't want to talk about religious stuff too much anymore, or politics, or we did talk about virus stuff. We don't want to talk about that too much, and we don't want like lots of drama things. I don't understand why my channel got dragged into that, but hopefully everything is all cool, and we can have a decent sit down discussion where everybody can have yourself a coffee or tea. I'm drinking tea today for some reason, water or beer, whatever you like. Curl up in a chair. I guess it's on my. Oh, what the heck is this, guys? We have Paper Bag Nomad. No way. Welcome. Nice to see you here, guy. I've been looking for you, and I don't know what happened. Oh, it's up to me, Daryl, to get a hold of you. I understand. And then once I can catch you when you're not working, yeah, Megan says, yeah, holy cow, that man, paper bag nomad, right on. Long time no see, man. Oh, no use being sorry about it. Like, I think there was a whole bunch of really good channels and really good people out there that were dragged into some kind of drama situation. It's all part of life, and that's the way it goes. I don't hate anyone. even the drama people. I don't hate them. They have something that they have to work out, and I mean, like, I believe every single person on this earth, no matter what your color or race or whatever, we are all, believe it or not, we are all brothers and sisters. How far back do you want to go? Like, there had to be a point in time where you start taking people off the earth because and you must get down to a small tribe of people if you go far enough back, and if you keep going back to that tribe, how far does it go before you got? Where do they all come from? So if you go back far enough, and we all started in one place, we're all related, every one of us. Have to be. But anyways, that's another topic. Yeah, Raymond. A lot of people in here know you, that paper. And you're using, is that the first name that you had, Paper Bag Nomad? I think so. Well, I see your little icon there with your right on. Hope you're well. Fantastic. I don't know how you found me there, Raymond, but cool. Yeah, see, there's people here that know you. Simply amazing. I was just floored when I saw your name pop up. Holy smoke. There we go. Love comedy and no drama. Right on. I haven't seen me either, eh? Okay. Hey. That's Canadian for you. It's dark in here. Don't you have any holes cut? You got to cut something, the mouth flap, so you can breathe. Hey, you should be able to walk around all over the place. That's a mask. Yeah, well, you have to ask him, but he did change his name probably a couple of times. Oh, here he says, "Yep, I did. I did. Paper Bag Nomad, and I did. Yeah. Yes, that is the one and only. Back in business. Well, for now. Yeah, behind the drama, someone is hurting. And I said this before, no matter how thin you make a pancake, it's got two sides. So there's the drama, you can't say names, but there's the drama person, and then there's the other side. It's a 50-50 deal always. It's not just one. So if everybody's asking the drama person to stop, then why does it matter when the drama person is saying for the other ones to stop? Somebody has got to start the stop. I'm back. New line of videos. We'll explain. Right on. Waiting for your well, now I've got to look for your videos coming out. And I don't know whatever happened to the Paper Bag Nomad channel, but if it's up, I must be subscribed. And if I'm not, will so, because I want to come and see what's going on. And it's never ending, even though it might change. Hate is a really strong word. Yeah, no kidding. And believe it or not, when out on the Sunday, people were actually apologizing to others, saying, I'm sorry that what have you. You know, that's where healing starts. And it makes you feel good after you do that. Thanks, Raymond. And it sometimes really hurts a lot when you apologize, and it makes you feel funny. But after the fact that you got it out, and oh, she devil, Tommy is in the house. Right on. How you doing? Well, look at this. And Mobang $3 must have just found me. Mobang, do you know Paper Bag Nomad? Remember that? You've been around back then. I do hit the double digits now on my lives. I'm not as good as a whole bunch of you in there that have lives, believe me. But hey, I'm scraping away. And yeah, sometimes the numbers matter, but what matters most is that all you guys that are here today are part of the Nomadic Outlaw team. That's because I made you that way. Yeah, well, 3 sides. Motim. Top, bottom, and sides. Well, there you go. Tacos. Well, where you live, do they make real tacos? I don't think they make a real taco in Canada anywhere. you can't find a real taco like when you go to Cancun. Let me tell you, they are different. Oh, wait a minute. The thing is, one side has to stop. Several weeks ago, the drama side is still continuing and not giving a full truth. Yeah, I know. I did have a nice conversation, and she actually apologized to several people. Yeah, I know life goes on, but people are, you know, that hurts. It hurts on both sides. Like I said, the pancake could be really, really thin, but it always has 2 sides. There's 2 sides to everything. And I have another saying about, like, who was that? Red Skelton. If anybody knows Red Skelton, he said that he even loves his enemies because he helped make them. That's the thing. It's always 2 sides. It doesn't matter if it's whatever percentage. That doesn't count. There's 2 sides to everything. It's like white and black, up and down, left and right, yin and yang. There's 2 sides to everything, and one side or both have to step up to the plate and say, okay. Paper Bag Nomad. Hello. Hiding behind the bag again, eh? Yeah. Cool. I used to like the videos. What's this here? That's such a small emoji. I don't know what that is. Or chicken and chicken and the flag. Yeah. I did change it for about a week. Then I started the other channel. Oh, you have another channel? I didn't even know you had another channel. Oh, wow. Yeah, right on. Hit the thumbs, guys. And you see how the emoji there is. It's a thumb up. Hey, on the emojis, can you still find avocados and what's the other one? eggplant, or what's the other one that's supposed to be like the male anatomy and the female anatomy? Are they said they were going to do away with those? Do they still have them up? I don't see your greeting, Sean. I don't know about what the greeting means. What does Tommy say? I'm pretty sure my lives would be a party of one. What? No way. I went on YouTube and looked up, how do you have a live when nobody's watching? Because that's what I thought. Why would people bother coming? I mean, you can tell you can go on another live and say you're going to have a live, and do people want to go there to watch? Like, I don't know. But I'm trying to have one every Sunday like I used to, get it started and see where I can go. Time you have a live. Yeah, right on. No sense of anybody, all of you guys out there, don't apologize for anything. I'm sure some of you work. You haven't got time to go everywhere. I don't work. I still don't have time to go everywhere. I guess I do, and I don't know why I don't. But I just didn't want to make YouTube my kind of like a job. Like, you get up in the morning, you put YouTube on, you go to bed at night, and you turn YouTube off. Like, I just didn't want to have it that much. And I when you come to my videos, or like my vlogs or my lives, and you say something, comment, I'll always go back to, I'll return the comment, but I'll go back and watch yours then. I don't kind of make it a point to go out and find ones that I've missed anymore. Yeah, same one as well. But it continues, yes. Eyes and mouth, or I don't know what quite that means. Amy says, really crazy, but didn't give the backstory. I was upset. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I don't know if I posted anything on yours there, Amy, when I was in. I watched the live. Oh, it must have been last week, I think. I came in and watched, but I didn't really say anything. Yeah. I love a real taco compared to, the tacos you get here, like Taco Time or whatever the few places that have them. No, we're not, Tim. No, don't start. It comes out every now and again, but no, we don't want to. Nope. It's over, and it may take weeks, may take a little time, but it's over. I hope. I've had my channel under investigation. I got 2 emails. Yeah, what a bag. Tacos and paper bags and teeth. Yeah. You'll have to go back and look at the early part of the show there, Tim. It was about teeth. Eh? Well, there's that thing. Canadians say A, Americans say huh. When the sentence is over, they say huh. What do the What do you say in the UK when you finish? Like the American or Canadians, a. I don't know why they say a or where that came from, but yeah, we do say a lot. And what else? Canadians are known for being too polite. You step in someone's way just when you're walking past them, and they'll say sorry. Yeah, but I like the big fluffy ones, the breakfast pancakes, the big fluffy pancakes with lots of butter and syrup. No hot sauce. No, not on the pancakes. That's for sure. Tommy saying hi to everybody. Right on. Thumb has been hit. Thanks. Thanks, Raymond. Oh, what a minute. Oh, I thought it was Google. Giggle. Giggle, yep, has 6 subscribers. Laugh out loud. I don't post there much, but if it happened, fit my main channel. Now, what I do is after the live, oh, look at that. What do you mean by no avocado? They're all over the place. Avocado and what was the other one? Not eggplant. It was supposed to be like the represent the male anatomy thing, and they said YouTube was going to. Oh, here we go. I see it on here somewhere. YouTube. I thought YouTube was doing away with those icons, those emoji things. So they said. Well, I don't know. I guess all of you have got the recent email from YouTube's changing a few things. Like, for example, I do post my videos on Facebook and Instagram. I don't go to Facebook and Instagram otherwise just to communicate with people. I just put my videos up there just so that people would see them. But the problem with that for me is people that are only on Facebook and Instagram, they'll watch your video and say, "Oh, nice video." But that doesn't help my YouTube at all. Not one single bit. It doesn't give me a watch time. Well, I don't know about the watch time, but it doesn't give me it doesn't give me anything. So if you're going to go to Instagram and you see my video on there, somehow get to YouTube and click on it. That makes me the watch time and the clicks. Doing it through Instagram doesn't help at all. Nope, we aren't. Super easy day. Well, this is supposed to be Sunday Funday chat day. I take my head off and quote Shakespeare quotations. Oh, wow, really? Okay. I did make that video a while ago, and I hope you all seen it with the car that's got a mirror wrap on it. It's got wrapped with mirror all the way around. I'd hate to be passing this guy or behind this guy on a sunny day. You could get blinded. But at the end of the video, I taped that a long time ago about. I said, "Hey, you, no, you are awesome. Not just your everyday, ordinary awesome. You are over the top, beyond awesome. And I love you. Stay awesome, my friends." And I got to redo that, but that's exactly what I believe and that's what I think. I am always live when I make. That's a good one. You're live when you make the video. You might not be live on YouTube, but you're always live. Yeah, right on. That's what I thought. I didn't know it was that emoji there, but yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Megan. No kidding. My last live was 2 weeks ago, since I was sick last week. Then it's been a while since I've been there. 2 weeks ago. Holy smokes. Kenny was on there, and there was some other lady that I don't think I'm subscribed to. Oh, what I was saying about, I go through my lives after the fact always, and subscribe to anyone that I'm not subscribed to if I can find them. Their location in Washington State. Okay. They have several taco kind of places here. The Taco Time, they're called. But there again, they're not real tacos like you find in Mexico. Like when I went to the dentist, we would go out dancing at night, or we'd go out eating, and we're sitting at the table, and they bring 7 different bowls with all the way from a light heat to a very, very high heat. Not hot, but spicy hot. And then the little round tacos like that, and then a tray with a whole bunch of stuff that you would put on there and make your own tacos, and then you put the heat on there. Well, and then I had a beer. I ordered a beer. Yeah, my channel was under investigation, and that's why I'm kind of keeping it very light, because I don't want my channel shut down. So no drama, please. You'll have to go back, Raymond, and watch a few other ones, because we don't want to. I mean, I could tell you the whole story, but we don't want to do that. Not all Canadians say AA. Okay. Yeah, they do say sorry a lot, even if no matter what you. I keep forgetting what I was talking about 5 minutes ago, and I had it was important. It landed on a few people's lives, or yeah, it landed on a few channels. Maybe 3 weeks ago now. What? Okay. I do try to make my rounds. It's getting harder and harder all the time. I guess once you get so high with followers that, oh, I just was at IHOP just 2 days ago. I love IHOP. Okay, hang on. I sometimes catch them, especially when I hang out with relatives on the border. Well, it stopped raining right now. Well, yes, it stopped raining right now, but it's been raining for the last 24 hours where I'm at. And I had to deal with this bloody leak. I had one leak in my window behind me here, and one leak on the door that's under my bed. And under my bed, there was a carpet, and it got soaked. So I finally got puttied up so badly that it looks funny on the outside, but no more water. And Mo Buying says, instead of pancakes, I would rather have. Okay, what's that little emoji there? Can anybody tell me what that is? Oh, Red's in the house. How you doing there, Red? Did you say something about a shirt? Did you order a shirt, a T-shirt from my thing? Because somebody did, but it doesn't say who or anything. So appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean, you can buy T-shirts cheaper when you go to the store, your local store, and buy if you want a T-shirt. But I don't know how to get them any cheaper. I can't. I don't like to. I don't care about the money part. I like making a profit from the shirts. It would be nice if just to sell one, just for people to have them. You know. Oh, and Red, you probably know because you just popped in, but Paper Bag Nomad is back. I don't know if you remember him or not from a while back. Unfortunately, I don't like I do not like avocados. All of you are out there going to say, "What? You don't like avocados?" No, sorry, I don't. And they were making what avocado with on toast. Yuck! When you don't like something, you just don't like something. You got a YouTube survey. I don't know what that one means, Daryl. Are you sitting at home or are you in your vehicle? You're having a live at the same time, like like Kenny. More bang for your bucks. I make waffles at home. I wish I had a way to make waffles here. Can you only make waffles in? Well, wait a minute. You could make it on a burner stove instead of electric, right? Don't they make waffle makers that are? You can put them on. Yeah, a long time no see. You have to push people to YouTube, not take them away. Yeah. Okay. Well, if anybody knows the app called vidIQ, I watch their lives and their videos all the time, and they were saying something about don't put your don't go to Facebook and Instagram and um, push your YouTube videos on that platform. Only use it through YouTube. And then he gave the reason why. And people would think, well, if I put it on YouTube and or on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all those other ones, you'll get more eyes looking at your videos. Yeah, but YouTube does the advertising for you. You don't need them other platforms. So you got to watch the vidIQ. My explanation won't work because I can't explain it very well. And when I explain it, you'll say, well, that's wrong. So can I justify paying $15 or more for battered flour? Hey, you're not the only cheap bastard around. I'm a cheap old fart. I refuse in the summertime. I refuse to go to campgrounds that you got to pay for. I'll just drive down the road. I won't go there anymore. I'm so cheap it hurts. But I was going backwards here. Buttermilk chocolate chip pancakes with strawberry. Ooh, now this sounds good. They have a new thing out. It's called. They used to call it like Tutti Frutti or something like that, where you would get 3 nice thick pancakes with blueberries on or strawberries or what have you, and hash browns, sausage, if you want sausage links, and a couple of eggs. And no toast though. And man, that was good. Ditto. Yeah, right on. Saying hi to everyone. Thank you. Thanks for everyone popping in. If you feel inclined, please smash that thumbs up. We don't ask for that all the time, but Hey, YouTube's taking that away. I heard again from vidIQ, just came out 2 days ago. They keep saying they're trying to do away with that, but I like the numbers, believe it or not, but some people don't want the numbers up there anymore. I guess it doesn't matter. Like, take it away. Time to sleep before work, before you go. Time to sleep at work. All right, Raymond. What's this here? Okay, that's something new for me. Pancakes, waffles, French toast, crepes. Ooh, I love crepes. Crepes are nice. That's those thin ones. Doesn't matter how thin you make them, thin and big around. Those I like. My mom used to make. Mother's always made the best food, right? I didn't really see where the stuff was actually changing. Okay. Good night, Raymond. Thank you for popping. I'll be checking you out again. Start making those blogs again. Others are annoying, though. Yeah. Some are awesome, some are not. Oh, it was nice to have Raymond pop in. I haven't seen him for a few months now. That's cool. Kenneth was at, see, I was wondering where Kenny was. Usually he goes to a lot of lives. He's missing mine for the last few times. I'll have to give him shit for that. Well, he does what he wants. Danny Staten is now in the house, folks. The Mr. Sasquatch guy. Well, one of them. One of them. I can't say. Old creepy videos, movies, Sasquatches. Mr. Danny Staten. You're getting closer and closer to those Sasquatch guys, though. Now, there's got to be a family living around there. It can't have just one or two. There's got to be two in order to make another one, but I mean, there's got to be a family going around there somewhere. And you got to believe that if these are like true beings, they are super smart compared to a human walking in the woods. They've got to be. They're right in tune with nature. Excuse me. What's this here? Donnie Wheeler, great channel. Wow, I have to check these out. Hello, Donnie. Paula says hi. Paula from, I haven't been to her. Yes, I have been watching her. She's trying to go to the States coming up next year, January, taking her Van Vita. Make sure and get buttermilk ones. The double chocolate is too much. Too much chocolatey. Yeah, I don't know if you've been watching TV about the government was supposed to have known that they were going to get flooding and never did warning. Or there's like, I don't know if you call them conspiracy things, but they knew more than what they were letting on. But at the moment, I can't even go back home unless I fly. Oh yeah, that's what you were saying last time on your DoorDash thing. Sorry, Tim. What's a good time for you, my friend? I'll change. I'll change just for you. No, I'm kidding. DoorDash. I saw one on YouTube where the girl said she'd driven for 40 minutes to get to this person's house, rang the doorbell, and asked for an $8 tip. And the guy says, "What do you mean $8 tip?" Well, he had one of those doorbells where it's a camera, you can see instead of answering the door. She took the food and left again. But it wasn't DoorDash. I think it was Uber or something she was doing. And obviously she got fired. Begging for a tip. What are you doing on the phone and watching me at the same time? I have to be more important, am I not? I hope you guys can all take a joke. You don't do avocados either. Well, good. That puts us both in the same boat. I just don't like. Okay, now, how come some food you can say you don't like it, yet you've never ever really tried it? I have tried avocado, and to me, it's like, especially when they're really ripe, it would be like eating butter. Like if you had a brick of butter and took a bite of that, discarding the taste and what have you. But to me, it's like that. I think I'm more of a, I don't know what percentage of a texture kind of a guy as opposed to a taste. But there's some foods that I refuse to even taste, and I've never ever eaten them before, though. I get the YouTube surveys anytime I sign into Desktop Studio. It seems like I don't know what you guys are talking about. YouTube surveys. Did I miss this, or am I getting it and don't know what that is or something? What the heck is a YouTube survey? That's different when they email you directly and want to talk to you. That's a human being talking to me and not their algorithm. Mobile. Don't forget all the goodies to pick up, and some forgot the cold items as well. I know I'm not perfect. I don't think anyone's out there that's perfect, are they? Are you? Is anyone out? Hey, is anyone out there perfect? Let me know. Yeah, I think they gotta have a folding. Two sides. I don't know how it goes. You put your stuff in one side. Let me get this right. And then you close it up and you put it on the burner. Or are they? I mean, I could run an electric one here. I guess it would suck up my power pretty good, though. But they got to make them for not necessarily what do you call those electric coil. Like I'm talking fire. I have a 3-burner stove. I don't have an oven in my van. I wish I had an oven because I would like. Oh, I could make some really good fresh bread. Wow. You can make chocolate pudding and stuff like that without cooking, right? Is there some kind of mixes that you can buy where you just mix it all up and it makes pudding and you don't have to cook anything? I'm not a cook. I heard through the grapevine that YouTube promote your video during the first week. If you tag yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't use tags. I guess I should, but you have to get the right tag because if you type that tag in, you'll see how many hits you get. You want to be on the side that doesn't get many, so you're out there. On top, Dyson Crazy Adventures. Wow. The Dyson Crazy Adventures. I forgot the name again, but I apologize. I want to apologize formally right now that I haven't made it to your last lives and last videos. I'm sorry. I will try to get better. And if I don't, just come to one of my lives and one of my videos and tell me that, hey, Wayne, you haven't been around. We're missing you and we need your support. I love to give my support. Christina. I went to, on the way to Vancouver, I stopped at Christina Lake. Beautiful lake. But it's spelt with a CH, I think. Christina Lake. Not with a K. Doesn't matter. Sounds the same. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Love each and every one of you that's popping in again. Like, thank you very much for donating your time, your day. And Tim, he's even at work, probably right now, doing his thing, but he's still here. Better than Fast and Furious. Yeah, if you're going to do monetizing and stuff, I will get there one day. And I think I'll probably be one of those two that once I do become monetized, I'll donate a lot of, pay it back to all the people that have hit my my PayPal account, purchased some of my my merch from Teespring. I don't really push it out there a lot, but I have those all written down, or they're all on the computer somewhere, so I know who you were and who you are, and it makes me feel so humble. And I need to pay it back, and I will. Not today. Like Bill Gates, when he first started, he got hacked right from day one, and people would ask him, like he's a millionaire, and people would ask him, how come you don't give some money away? You should be donating money. And his answer was, let me make some money first, and then I'll give it away. And whether you like or dislike Bill Gates for whatever he does or doesn't do, he gives millions and millions of dollars away every year. Like, you go to his office. I haven't been there, but I've seen videos of his, where Microsoft is. There's a screen, a big screen is scrolling all day long of what company and how much money he donates. And it's just scrolling continuously. Some things, yes, he doesn't do right. He's a multi-billionaire. What do you do when you have money like that? Oh, if you're doing, there was that tag about the turkey Thanksgiving, and it just was over in the United States there. But personally, I don't like to get tagged. Is suffering according to YouTube University against terms service. I use a few things about keywords on the side, and when I go to either TubeBuddy or vidIQ and I look at my keywords, I'm always at pretty close to from 75 to 100% on there. Might not work for other ones, so who cares? Oh, you just got home. Okay. Wayne got the joke. Are you guys joking on me? Have I been punked? That the bridges were blown up. Now that is, wow. That must be a conspiracy theory thing, but wow, if they did, why would they do that? That's what I saw on YouTube, not on YouTube, on TV, about some guy that they just moved to Vancouver from Montreal or someplace else, Manitoba. His family was here, and he was coming through the mountain. He was killed, and like they just moved here. That makes me really feel sad. Like, could you imagine driving down the highway and the mudslide hits you and you're covered in mud, or you're in the water or whatever? Like, oh my, what a horrible, horrible way. Sometimes when I watch videos, I get YouTube surveys on advertising. So, okay, there again, I don't know what you guys mean by YouTube surveys. Isn't a survey is where you fill out something? They're asking you a question for an answer. They're doing a survey. Where is the pug? Is a band across the top of studio on the desktop. Oh, really? Okay, I've never seen that. I think it was light blue. Well, I don't say I never. I did see something where they're promoting something or other. I haven't seen any commercials on my videos yet. Although when I go back and click on like this live, it might have a commercial at the front. But I mean, I can't obviously put them there. I'm not monetized. But why would they bother putting a video or a commercial on my videos? I'm not that popular. So, instant pudding. More or less like Jello. I don't have a. Well, I have a fridge. I guess I could put it in the fridge and get it cool that way. No worries. What, coming to your videos and stuff? Yeah, there is worries. Bothers me. I need to show my support for others more. And I'm going to read all this later. So if you need support or you want support or whatever, please just say, I need support. Don't feel sorry about asking. Just say so, because I'll be there. I'll try to again. What is your gring? What is your gring about running playlist to help others channel? Yeah, I do that. I run a couple of playlists already, and that's what I'm doing myself. And because I've had 5 people do that to me, run my playlist. Just, I think she was in the house here earlier. Colette, Camper Van Attic, was running it. There was Dave from Ghetto Van Adventure. He's another Canadian. He ran my live streams because he was worried about me getting monetized, and I was like halfway there. I'm going to need 100 people to watch playlists in order to help me get there. But my time went way up, believe it or not. Or okay, what's my feeling about running playlists to help other channels? I do that. Run them from front to. All they would know is their time went up, because I don't comment on them, but their watch time would. It should take a spike. D is in the house. Watched you doing some building there, and like I said, when I can come down, you can help me. You got all the tools. You don't have to stay long. You stay for as long as you want. No sense in apologizing for anything. And ever since my video about is God real, when somebody paid forward to me, $460, $470 in cash money instead of other things, I was blown away by that. And I had paid forward. I'm still paying forward, and I will continue to pay forward what I can. And like I said, once I do get monetized, you can expect that I'll probably be paying forward a lot more, because that's what matters. I mean, it makes you feel much better than it makes you feel good when you pay forward. Yeah, maybe giving a million or millions away to his wife instead of other people. Ronnie, go into Studio, click on the video you want to edit, and at the bottom of the first page usually has space to add tags. Yeah, you can just edit your if you put your tag right at the beginning, it will pop up right at the beginning of your thing. If you put it down in the if you put the tag in the name of your video, it'll appear at the top. If you put your tag down in the description, it'll appear not at the top, but it will appear in the top of your description area. And then your tag is important on what the tag is, what the name, what the word is, because if you make the tag that's popular, you'll never get to you, because everybody else is way ahead of you. Okay, no way. You got to get funny on live. Got a joke? I told this joke last Sunday. Let's see if I can tell you again. See if you what you think of it. This one guy went to the doctor about his manhood. He had problems. Now his manhood was the the size of a little boy's finger, like really tiny. So he goes to the doctor complaining. He says, I have a problem with my manhood. So the doctor says, step in the room over there and I'll send the nurse in. You disrobe and we'll check you out and see what we can do. So the guy goes in the room, he disrobes, and he's standing there. And the nurse pops in. Hi, Kathleen. The nurse pops in and starts laughing and giggling really loudly. And the guy says, you shouldn't really laugh. It's not funny. He said, this has been swollen up for 2 weeks now. There's a joke for you, Tim. Going green mom. I have to. Hey, mom, how do you make this and how do you make that? Instant pudding usually requires a box of mix and milk. Okay. Some can use fake milk. Here's a fake cow. I'm going to make this fake milk. Okay, well, yeah, probably change the consistency. Everyone needs support, but we only have 24 hours in a day. You must have more problems than most people, D, because you have so many subscribers. It's an impossibility to go and you can obviously not see them all. Like you said, there's not enough hours in a day. So there's no way you need to apologize for anything. You just do what you can. We all still love you, and just remember that you are awesome. That's all that counts. That's all that matters. And Ronnie says, there you go. Thank you. Kathleen said hi, and I forgot. I think I said hi. As vegan instant pudding. Wow. See, there you go. I'm so out of tune with everything. I don't know these things. I've never made it or tasted it being decided to. Okay. Carnivore. Okay. I used to work with the lady that they would eat meat like 3 times a day, every day of some sort. Supper they'd have steak. I think that's like too much meat. Wow. Me as a diabetic, I'm not supposed to be eating a lot of meat with avocado. Oh no, I'll make the chocolate pudding, but I'll ditch the avocado. Well, you never know. Hey, if it's mixed in with something. One time we went to a friend's place that lived on a ranch, and they had stew, and we're eating the stew, and my sister says, "What kind of stew is this?" And she said, "Gopher stew." What? We're eating gopher? I don't know what gopher tastes like, but it tasted like regular stew to me. Here we go, 24 hours in a day. Must have at least a nap. Well, the doctors say at least elderly people, you're supposed to get at least a minimum of 8 hours a day. So that doesn't leave you a whole bunch of hours in a day to do too much. Besides, you got to make a video, you got to edit a video, and then you got to post it. Oh, what do we got here again? You should have keywords in the title, description, and tags. I target low consumption, high search traffic. Yes, me as well. Uh, Something to do with Google AdSense. I can't use it or because I'm not monetized, or there's something funny with that. But anyway, no, I don't. So I see. I missed the question. Daryl was looking for something and can't find it, so I missed the question. Anyway, well, I'm a dang. I have been tagged it all. I have been tagging it all wrong. I used the popular tags. No, I just read somewhere about tags. It says don't use a popular tag because you get hits and you'll never get noticed because there's too many on there. You got to sift through them all. You click on one of them and like yeah, it seems kind of like you want to get noticed. So yeah, you are noticed, but you're at the bottom of the page. Like I don't know how that works. You want to put tags on there that people are typing in, of course. Otherwise, you type something in there that's not a word. How people can't find you. Yeah, I have hip problems. I don't need hip surgery. Oops, what this? Oh, there we go. Dave is in the house, guys. If any moderators are in the house, you can drop a links to all these, yourself included, and Burnt Out Box is a friend of mine from Ghetto Van Adventures. Also, I'm going today, Dave, and I hope I remember to video McDonald's, the last burger one that you did. Um, I've got to make it a point to go today and check that out if they have them here. The bacon and onion, whatever burger, a crustless pumpkin pie. Wow. I love pumpkin pie with ice cream. Oh, you're not monetized yet either. Okay. Uh, I tried to set up this thing with the what you're talking about there, but I don't know. It didn't work for some reason, and then I got a notice after saying it's not active or something, and they're going to take it off. So .ca or .com. Okay, there you go. Is a question. I read the question. .ca, you're in Canada, eh? Crustless pumpkin pie, interesting. Yeah. Does that mean crustless totally, like even on the bottom? Or just like around the edges? I don't know how you. Michael Santana, hey, buddy, I've been trying to get a hold of you. You sent me a PayPal thing, and I've been trying to send you a sticker or something. So at least send me an email. My email is going across the bottom. Send me an email, and if you don't really want to put your true mailing address in there, put a mailing address of some sort in there, so I can send you a sticker. But I just wanted to thank you very, very much for sending me your hard-earned dollars for that. I've been trying to look you up on YouTube, and I can't find you. You will love. Oh yeah, the burger. Yes, I know, and I'm going today. What the heck? I look in the corner, and I've been on for 2.5 hours again. You know what? I wanted to go on for an hour and a half today, and it's 2.5 hours already. Holy smokes! And when it comes to the end, I always hate to say goodbye because it seems like you got family, and you guys are probably sitting out there and saying, "Well, is he ever going to end this thing already? Like, how long do we have to sit here?" Michael Santana, right on. And I think, did I ask you before? Are you related to? Oh shit, I forget his first name because I have Santana album, or used to. I don't have any more, but Black Magic Woman, like, wow. I have to look that up, Kathleen. Is that the one about the pumpkin pie, crustless pumpkin? Yes. Mine isn't active. I can still use their keyword planning tools. Oh, okay. You still can, eh? Mine is not active, of course. They took it off. They told me I got a message or something because I wasn't using it enough, I guess, or something. All right, Dee. Thank you for popping in, showing your support. Thank you very much. And everybody that's on here, if you do have a channel and you do have content, I will be checking it out. Maybe not just today, because there's only 24 hours a day, and Dee told me that. And I've already used up quite a few. So, all right. I guess it's got to do with the .ca. I need a pumpkin pie recipe off it. Okay, there you go. There's another question. I finally got to read the questions and not just the answers. Later, Dee, right on. Dee was doing some work building shelves and stuff in her van there, and just got back from Nashville, spending time with family, and had a wonderful, blessed time. Thanks, Michael, for the comment. Love it. And just so you know, I mean, everyone, but Michael, you're just simply an awesome person. Appreciate you very, very much. I don't even know you, like person wise. Sean, you're doing great. Well, everybody says that, but am I really? Pat myself on the back. Google is your friend, Megan. It's online, right on. Google or giggle? Well, I don't know. Yes, I do like to show a lot of love and a lot of awesome was being get to use like too much of a word because awful is the same. Awesome is can mean something like over and above, beyond, and but it can also mean something horrible. And if you look it up in the dictionary, I thought, ooh, and I saw a YouTube channel saying we're overusing the word awesome. But on my video, I meant it as a good thing, above, over the top. And I think everyone out there, all of you all need some love in your life from a stranger, someone you can't really touch and feel and hold. Um, and I've always been that way. If you go back and look from any of my videos, if you see any different, please let me know. I'm not that person. I am a person that uh, you don't even have to be religious or whatever, but I, I truly love everyone. And that's what you see, and that's what you're going to get. Um, and it's not that you have to go to the PayPal me/Nomadic Vanman and put any money there. I love you just the same. I know you're here. You're donating your hard-earned time, and we do need a lot more love in the world. I don't care what color your skin is. I don't care what nationality you are. Uh, that's not what makes the world turn. Like I said, every single one of us on Earth are actually brothers and sisters. How far do you want to go back till there's just one of us or two of us? Or where do we come from? If we came from the soup and we came from the ocean, and how many actual people that were we like, if you want to go back to the ape thing and started as an ape, but we start to, for human beings to have a thought about Neanderthals or whatever. From then on, we're all brothers and sisters. It can't be any different. Question. Well, thank you, Michael. Let me just tell you also that you are loved. Whether once you're here or when you go away, you'll still be loved. Yes, they do, Dave. Dave's one of my better friends. I was actually on the actual telephone with Dave. I have your number. I guess I could call you, and one day when I need some advice, let me tell you. Uh, they really aren't hard. Okay, frozen ones. I've never ever seen a crustless. Oh, there's Tasha the pug. Good, because I'm a dog. I met Tasha. We went out into the woods. A few of us together. He actually led the way a couple times. Oops. Click on the wrong one there. That's right. We're all human. I don't care what color you are or what religion you are. It don't matter. Love doesn't care what kind of religion you have. Love doesn't care what color you are. Love doesn't care whether you're male or female or in between. Whatever. Just to know that and just to tell other people that makes a difference. I don't walk down the street and tell people I love them. They would think I'm stupid. I might even get into a fight that way. Tasha, how are you, my puggy? friend. I think you all probably seen Tasha in life, in real life. A cute little dog. Doesn't need much room to run around like boondocking with Boomer, the big Great Dane. Oh, that's what I was going to say. That brought a thought back. The Great Dane, big dog, right? I was in Medicine Hat. Somebody had a Great Dane. There was this water fountain which stood about, let's see, that's about 3 feet up, cement pillar up. And then you had to push the button and the water would come out. You get a drink. And there was a little step built around this thing so small kids could get up, stand on there, and take a drink. Well, these two little kids were standing on there and taking turns to take a drink, and then they stepped off, and the Great Dane walked over and just his head, he had to bend down even to take a drink out of that thing, and the kids were looking at him like, holy, look at that horse. Huge dog. What's this? If it gets annoying, Tasha, bite him in the bite him in the nose, or bite his ankles. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Daryl. I could, if I could be a dog somehow, I'll eat out of bowls and stuff. You could take care of me. If you take care of Tasha that well, I mean, I need that kind of. Yeah, right. Does he chase the squirrels around, or she? Yeah, going to Mexico, get my teeth done. Making it more overland ready so that you can. Yeah, I saw that, what you're adding on there, and that'd be cool. I don't have anything done to my van, and you've seen my van, but I've had it overland, let me tell you, a few times. Places I never thought what I would go, but I did. Incredible. You see, that's the difference I like between the US and Canada. If you go across Canada, you mostly want to go one way, highway one, from east to west, all the way. But when you're in the States, you can go all over the place. Like, that's what I would like. I know you can go off the highway one and go to other cities and stuff, but then usually to get to another city, you have to go back to highway one and then down, or follow other funny roads across the prairie or what have you. And so I don't know. It would be nice to travel there, but thank you. Thank you for reminding me, or reminding everyone. Sorry, I turned around for a few minutes and my YouTube is hijacked. Okay, I don't know what you mean by a hijack. Well, how can you get your YouTube hijacked? What happened? What happened? Did it go away? So when you're saying out there and you say, and I love you all, do the men look at you and say, what do you mean you love me? Or do the women say, what the hell are you doing loving me? Like, I have a husband. That's not that kind of love, right? Oh, what did Tasha do here? She took over. Aha. That's what you get your YouTube hijacked. Now, see, okay, if I had, yeah, if I had a panel going here, then Tasha would be on. This is like, obviously the company truck, the one that has the wrap on it there, the company vehicle. You should be able to go lots of places with that thing. She likes Kathleen, eh? Well, I don't know what it's not. Well, it's kind of sprinkling a little bit here. Well, thank God it gave up for a little bit. I guess it doesn't matter. Rain is rain, but can you imagine it's raining and raining and raining for 24 hours and day after day after day. How does that? How the heck does that get up there? And how much is up there? What a lot of weight! Holy smoke, man! You take all that water that's up there and put it in a big enough pool. Wow. Well, there you go. Kathleen feels the same way. And the company Cub van not use in back roads. My truck decals with company stuff is set for off roads. Okay. Right on. Might as well advertise. All right, Kathleen's got to get dinner on the table. Take care. Thank you for popping in, Kathleen. I'll make sure that I pop by. I don't know if you have any, if you need any, what do you call them, subscribers or what have you. I go back and read all this stuff later. I'm going to cut her short now. 2 minutes short. I'm going to cut her short. Maybe I'll sign out very soon here. I'll sign out pretty soon. Okay. And I found out it's the thing not changes people's lives. I noticed that I get all kinds of looks, but I grew the Lord to show it. I gave the Lord to show it. I craved the Lord to show it. Right on. Absolutely there, Michael. I guess it really doesn't matter if they like it or not. You know, you're showing your love for someone else, and I think if other people knew that, they might change their mind. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people today. Wonderful. I will definitely go through this either later tonight or tomorrow. Sometimes it doesn't put the chat stuff up on the side until it's whatever YouTube does, and then it finally shows up tomorrow or the next day, and I go through the 3 hours and watch it all over again just to see what I've missed, and to go to other channels and sub if need be, and comment, go to watch other videos. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go for supper myself. It's only just about 4 o'clock here, but I've got to go looking for a McDonald's so I can go to Ghetto Van Adventures channel and put out a video on. They have a new hamburger out, and I don't know if they have it here on the west. He's more from the east side, and I can look that up. Bacon and onion sandwich or something. So I've got to go check this out. All right, Michael, and please send me at least your email, and but I got to know your address. I want to send you. I don't know if I have or not. At least your what do you call it? Email, so that I can email you back, or your phone number, or whatever it takes, brother. I want to contact you because you've spent time either working, made some money, and then just gave it away. And believe me, it brings tears to my eyes when people, it chokes me up. And believe me, when I do get monetized, I will pay it back like double fold, because I think that's what God wants me to do. So you don't do things her way, though, eh? That's right. I do actually have. I have one brother that passed away. He got killed by a train accident. He tried to run across the tracks when the train was coming, and he got hit and he was killed. And he was, I think he was like 16 years old. And I do have a sister who's still alive, who is, I'm 69. She must be 65, 66 in there. And we hardly communicate. I probably communicate more with my brother than my sister. Both parents are gone. But I think more people need more love. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to call her a night or a day or an evening, and I'm going to go have that burger. And I hope I remember to video it, because I want to make a video. I'll post a link to Ghetto Van Adventures. I'll post a link to his thing on the burger. And I love those burgers anyways. So although the bacon I probably could do without because of the diabetes and stuff, and the salt and what have you, but I'm going to go for it anyway. That's what it's all about. All right, all you guys, thumbs up, everybody, and we will talk to you. I hate to end it when there's people in the house, but I have to go. And thank you, Mom, for popping in. And I will have a great supper, and I'll think about you all while I'm dining. All right, guys. Stay awesome, of course, and stay nomadic outlaws and be kind. Thank you, guys. Catch you all again next Sunday. Funday.